Okay, I think we are. Yes, we are all live. Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me just sort the camera out. There you go.
Oh, it's all about you.
No, it's not. It's all about you. Oh.
It's all about none of us.
Oh, God. There you go. Best laid plans. Hi, everyone. How are you? Good to be here once again for another Monday Funday. Today is 3rd of March. Yeah, first Monday in March. First Monday Funday in March as well. Hope everyone's had a great weekend wherever you are. We've had a fantastic one, actually. Yeah. Really, really good. There's going to be a bit of noise, I'm afraid, very, very shortly. We are
expecting
grandkids.
The children.
They're going to be here any moment, so we've got to look after them just for an hour or so. Whilst our son-in-law he's going for a job interview, actually, so we're having
hopefully a better job.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll have a better job. There you go. Hope, as I said, hope everyone's having a good time. And what have I got for you today as far as the OES is concerned? Just that pop-up that occurred Friday. I hope everyone's had a chance to look at the video with our CEO Ash Mufareh. That was there. I was actually looking as well on the OES, having a good old nosy around, and I did notice as well that under the My Wallet section and the My Revenue section, the export document section of the commissions received is now active as well, and you can download that either on Excel, PDF, and there was one other as well, I think. As well, so all of those commissions that you have received, you can now print them off if you want to, and it gives the name and the date that was purchased, etc. So I don't know if that was turned off or not, but anyway, it is available because I had a look at that today. Anyhow, let's move on. Tomorrow, by the way, I am going to talk much more about our CEO, what he was saying. I did a recap. Hope you've had a chance to see that as well. But most of this week, we'll be talking between the lines of what he was saying, etc. as well. Okay, so today's a bit more laid back, bit more chilled. And that is the route we always go on a Monday, isn't it? Just to ease you all in to the Onpassive week with a bit of a laugh, if we can do that as well. I'm going to hand it over to Jane because she's going to have to grab the kids in a minute, and then I'll come back in.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Happy sunny Monday. It's Monday here, and it's sunny, guys. It's about 13 degrees. That's pretty warm.
Oh, and St David's Day was, by the way, was on Saturday.
Yeah,
so if you are Welsh, happy St David's Day.
Sorry, I've got a cold and I feel rough. So and obviously natural progression. I look rough. I'm so sorry. Thanks, darling. But I feel crap. I've got a really terrible nose, and who else gets an itchy roof of the mouth when they've got a cold? I do. Obviously, Red thinks I'm weird, but I can always tell when I'm under the weather because the roof of my mouth itches.
And how many of you right now are stroking the tongue with your tongue, the roof of your mouth, going like that?
I know, and I honestly, I get a funny mouth when I'm not very well, and my teeth always go on edge as well. I don't know if anyone else that happens to anyone else. Anyway, moving on. Not had a cold in ages, so I'm not complaining too much. I know there are people far worse off than myself. If it's your birthday today, many happy returns. Don't know if we've got any big birthdays on Onpassive that I know of, but I could have missed that. John Bon Jovi's birthday today, guys.
Is it?
Do you know he's 63? No, in my head, I thought he was older than that. Because that makes, I thought when I was young, he was older than me, if that makes sense. Anyway, it's also our lovely Shaken Not Stirred Daniel Craig, 007.
Is
007, yeah, he's younger than me.
Chris Johnson's here. Hi, Chris. How are you?
57. He's 57, handsome devil. Not Chris Johnson. Great day, Daniel Craig. Actually, Chris Johnson, I'll take that back because you are handsome, darling. You know I think that. And also,
you can tell she's got a cold. It's affecting her eyesight.
harsh. We had what have we been up to? as Red said, I've got to jump out of my chair in a minute because I've got to get the children because they can't get down to the boat they can get down to the boat on their own, but I don't like them to. I like to keep them a bit safer than that. So in a minute, when I get a text, I will have to go and pop out and get them, and they'll be sat behind us, I expect, or probably with us.
There's going to be an awful lot of noise because the dogs are going to go.
Dogs will go mad. But Michael, our son-in-law's got an interview. He's got a job, but I think he's trying to get a better job because I think
closer to home.
I think he travels a little bit too far.
Yeah, he's doing an hour drive morning and night each way.
My little job's going really well. I won't deny it. My back was killing me on Saturday night, and I tell you, isn't it a coffee culture? People do not mind spending money on coffee. It's a gold mine. It's the new gold of the world, isn't it? People do not mind spending money on coffee. It's bizarre, but how many people? I feel like we're a bit old-fashioned. We sort of take in a bit of a sharp intake of breath, don't we, with coffee? But it seemed to me that no one else is bothered. So anyway, and in other news, we had a lovely lunch with our family yesterday. We did. All of us together again, the 9 of us, including our daughter's mother-in-law, because she's part of our crew, our tribe, little tribe. We had some nice family news, but we will update you on that later on when we can. Absolutely. Yeah. And what was I going to say? I just want to say, Jean, I hope you're all right, darling. She fell off a chair. Did she? I want to just going to tell you this little story, Jean, and I hope this relates to you. Many, many moons ago, I was walking my daughter to school on my own. And Marty DeGamo is in the casa. Hi, Marty. Hey, Marty. Long time no see, mate. We were walking along the road, and I kid you not, a branch fell out of a tree and smacked me on the head. And it really hurt. That's where it all comes from. Yeah, that's probably what's wrong with me. Brought tears to my eyes. And when I got to my mum's, I used to drop my daughter off school and pop in and say hello to my mum. And she said, "Oh, what have you done to your head?" And I said, "Oh, would you believe it? A branch came out of a tree and blew and smacked me on the forehead." She said, "Oh, you've got a lovely bump." I said, "I know." And then she said, in her old mother wisdom, said, "You're due a windfall." And I went, "What?" She went, "That means you're due a windfall." And I kid you not, about a week later, the tax man sent me about £250. Now, that was a lot back in the day. So, Jean, just watch and wait, darling. Honestly, I think if you've had a fall, you're due in for a fall. So it's a windfall, sweetheart. So honestly, it reminded me of that, because my mum, does anyone else's mum have billions of sayings? My mum had a saying for absolutely everything. So I had this little windfall, but I had a lovely bump on my head to prove it. And my mum, "What have you done to your head?" I was like, "I don't know, a big branch came out of a tree and smacked me on the head," and I had to keep it together because my younger daughter with me. Anyway, so we had a lovely lunch with family. Hopefully I didn't pass on all my germs to them. And I've got a couple of things I wanted to read out, but I think I'm going to run out of time today. No, go for it and see how we get on. No, it doesn't matter really. Hang on a second. Oi! It's fine. He's just having a bit of a it's your slipper. Oh, leave that alone. That is new. Well, Christmas new. I just want to, speaking of, someone's put a big thing up of apples, and it just made me read this thing that I'd written down. Do you know? I mean, everyone's been going on this weekend about, we mentioned Trump a lot, don't we? Everyone's been going on about Trump and that, and what that debacle over there, and everyone's got their own opinion, and we don't really go down the political route on here. So everyone's got their own opinion, haven't they? And we have our opinion, and Red's mum had a big opinion, and everyone had such opinions. Like. And I saw this thing, and I guess it's true. It was on social media. And do you know, 8 men have more money, 8 men in the world have more money than 4 billion combined. 4 billion people combined. I mean, that crazy. Just think about that for a minute. So 8 people own more money than 4 billion of us combined. That's roughly half of the world population. It's just like, doesn't it make you scratch your head? Doesn't it make you sort of think, what the hell is happening? And thank the Lord, we are on this path, and hopefully that is all going to change. And if that does not make anybody want to change things and up the ante, nothing ever will, right? Because what on earth do they need all that money for?
Well, Marty was saying today on his live, wasn't he, about a little bit about this, about how we've managed to stick together, 1 million of us, and follow the, I suppose, the idea, the dream of Ash Mufareh and what he's doing. And imagine 1 million of us telling only 10 other people about what we're trying to do, and them getting on board. See how it all spreads out and how it expands very, very quickly.
Yeah, it's like there just is. I mean, Fatima's saying money is the root of all evil, right? And there just isn't enough. It's not that there isn't enough for everyone. It's just that there isn't enough for them. It's like with the greatest respect, there are no pockets in a shroud.
Absolutely.
So where and how? Where are you going to take it? And what are you going to do with it in the meantime? And I can never. It's just us. I could not see someone. I mean, why aren't all their family millionaires? Do you know what I mean? Because surely that's the first thing you would do, right? Is look after your family, which is what Ash always says to us. Look after your own first, and you would all make sure that your people are just on the peripheral are happy, sorted. You know, I mean, money doesn't buy you happiness, but I'm sure as heck it probably helps, doesn't it?
It helps.
You know,
I mean, again, I mean, Marty's on here, but I am going to quote him again, and he's always said, "I want to have enough money so that I don't have to worry about money."
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, of course.
And that's really where everybody wants to be, and whatever level that is in your life is where you should want to get to. Whether that having that burden of where's the money coming from, or can I afford it, and all the rest of it, it doesn't matter whether that is $1,000 or $100,000 or even $1 million. Everybody is different because everybody's needs or wants are slightly different.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, Jean says she doesn't, you know, she doesn't judge people with wealth. And listen,
absolutely,
we are related to people with wealth. We don't. However, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about like the bigger picture. And in a time of austerity, if you like, you know, I don't think there's ever been so many skint people in the world ever. It must be an all-time record.
Well,
right?
I mean, you're not wrong, Jane. I think the divide now between rich and poor is greater than it ever has been.
Yeah,
it used to. You've always had rich people. I mean, that's all that goes without saying. You've always had rich people, but I actually think that middle ground of the working class, I think they haven't moved up. And if in fact that middle ground of working class, which I would have thought majority of the people on here are, we certainly come from the working class aspect. We've now dropped down. We haven't moved up. Why? Because everything around us has become so much more expensive. And
like coffee,
like coffee, for instance, and our disposable income has become less and less and less and less and less. So that means that we are getting now towards the bottom end of that spectrum.
Sorry.
No, go. It's fine.
No, I was going to say, and also I'm just going to nip out and get the children.
Go on,
it's quite painful to know that both your children work, both their partners work, full-time jobs, and they're still struggling. There is not much left in the pot, and that for me is very sad. It's quite a painful watch.
Go on and do that.
I will go and get my.
I mean,
carry on.
It's true.
Carry on my show.
It's true, actually. On Jane's show, it's true, isn't it? Is that in the olden days? I mean, when I was certainly a kid, and my folks, it was always the man goes out to work and bring home the money. You know, that's where the saying comes, bring home the bacon, you know, and, you know, chewing the fat and all the rest of it. That's all comes back from the working man affording to buy a bit of bacon and sitting around and chewing bits off the end of the bacon when you're talking about things, when people used to go around to people's houses. But those days have gone now. The days of the wife being at home looking after the kids, that's all gone. Because why? Because people just can't afford to live on one wage, especially when they're raising kids. And this is having a huge effect, isn't it, on countries? Certainly here in the UK, we used to be a 2.2 kids per family. That used to be I suppose the yardstick, 2.2 kids to every family. Now it is 1.6. And this is having a huge adverse effect on the economy. Why? Because when people get older, they need younger people to come in so that they can work and pay taxes, so that when people retire, they can afford to retire a lot earlier. But now that's all getting stretched. I'm sure every other country has exactly the same. Here in the UK, for me, for instance, the state pension threshold has been raised now for me to retire on the state pension is 67. Used to be 63, then it was moved to 65. I missed that one, and now for me it's 67. Doesn't make sense, does it? Really, the old living to 70. Now that's been pushed to 80. But even if it is 80, how much are you going to get out of it? You work all your life from 18 to 67, and what have you got left? A few good years? 10, 15. Here they are. Grandkids. That one's Kian. That one's little Poppy. There you go.
Do you want to go and say hi? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Come up here then, quickly. Say it to everybody. Come on. No,
fine.
They're all right. They're in the back then. So yeah, as Jane was saying, having 8 people who are richer than 4 billion people on the planet is just insane. And this, I think, is one of the biggest dreams of what our CEO Ash Mufareh has got for us all, is to make that change. And that only comes from so many of us doing the right thing. He's always said the same, hasn't he? Fill your pockets first, make sure your family's okay, and then go out and make a big difference as far as you can within your own circles. I mean, we're not talking about anything major, but little things make such a huge difference in your own communities. Yeah. Helping the soup kitchens or the homeless. What I'm talking about is that the agencies that are already in place in your local areas, they're the ones that need the support. They're the ones who know what's going on the ground. We're not talking about setting anything new up. Obviously, if that's part of your dream and desire to do specifics, you can do that. But what they need is help. And guess what the biggest help is you can give them? Finances. Yeah. That is the big one. And that it is, if you are in a position where you've sorted yourself out, you've sorted your family out, then you can go out and do that. And if we have all got the same desire as our CEO to make that difference from a humanitarian point of view, you start at grassroots, and that grassroots is your local area. And this is going to make such a huge difference.
Yeah. Well, there's 100 people around here we could help.
Absolutely, there is.
But it's not a very good area for homeless and such like. In actual fact, it keeps our daughter in a job. So every cloud and all that.
Yeah, we're on what they call one of the county lines here in Gloucestershire. And there's an awful lot of people that exploit those county lines, and obviously that is a huge problem in this area. But
Jean's right though, she's saying it won't make a long time to make a difference, because there are so many of us, so power in numbers, right? So if every one of us, me, you, every one of us helped one person, what a snowball effect that has, even if it's just in a tiny way. That's not like 2 or 3 people helping out, is it? That's suddenly like 1 million people suddenly rushing forward to help so many more, and it'll only get better as we go on and on and on. It will only, your income will be able to help more. So that's our plan, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just saying that. Marty always says keeping it real. This is us keeping it real. But 2 dogs, 2 kids, us 2 in this little boat, but we're all right. We're all right. We don't want any more. We don't need any more. We need a cup.
We're dry. We're warm. We have food. And, you know, what else do you need?
No, exactly. And we're healthy, respectively. So I don't think at this moment in time we can ask for much more, you know. And I'm good with that. Are you doing hellos today? Yeah,
we're gonna cut it short today, guys. Obviously, because we've got the kids who have been very good, aren't they, in the background? You know, amazing. The dogs obviously want to play, and so we've got to sort them out. So before we go, we're going to say hello to you guys. Jane is here on Monday to give you a good shout out. She's going to start with Tea Clubbers. You, the guys, are in green.
Hello, guys.
Thank you so much for supporting us on a monthly basis. On you go, Jane.
Well, obviously, Jean's in green, and so is Roy McPhail, and M. Kaylee is also in green. Hello to you guys. Thank you so much. Fatima you're a sweetheart, darling. Thank you so much for all your support. And Krista Grazier and Melanie Meccano is in green as well. Hello to you. Srijit Jana is also lit up in green. And the lovely Vivine Benny in lovely Oz. Narelle Walker, are you in bed yet, darling? And why not? Oh, you're watching us in bed. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And Jamo, you're in green also, mate, as well. Thank you so much for your support. It's coming back round. It's coming. Nagarash Gasabi, hello to you. And M. Kaylee as well. You're lit up in green, darling. And obviously that's Bavina. Benny's come back round again. So let me move over. Oh, Michael, let's get that wrong.
I know.
Michael Champagne, thank you so much. And Dennis Eldridge, hello to you, darling. Thanks again. No, thank you, guys. Thank you for turning up. Thank you.
All you guys are in green. All you guys support us on a monthly basis.
Thank you for
very
listening.
kind.
Look into my pale and pasty face.
Stuart Molyneux has gone past. He's a tea clubber as well.
Is he? Right, okay.
We'll move over now.
What's that dog got?
It's okay.
I'm just checking him. Rajesh Jardi, hello to you. And Deborah Charles and Birgit Jorgensen, hello to you. And Priari Topo, hello to you. And Cynthia Deering, hello, sweetheart. And Bimal Das, Sudhir Kumar, hello to you. Anna Verma, hello. And with Onpassive 123, hello, very good. Tapas Bomewick, hello to you. And Robert Riojas, hello. Amal Fataya, Birgit Jorgensen, Michael Chatter. And Madan Mishra, hello to you. James Hawkins, hello to you. And Stephanie Morrison, hello to Marta DeGamo, obviously was on here before.
And Chris
Johnson, who was on here before. And it was just going on that. It was nice the other day. Ash was circling. Red was on here, which was really nice. Don't think he'd be circling on here. He's far too busy. Bimal Das and Bajesh Kaylee, hello to you. And Jerry Prince is hello. Amal Fatai and Fatik BSL, hello to you. And Angie Lynn, hello, darling. And Roy Davis, hello to you. Sunil Donakar, hello to you. Oh, obviously, I said hello to Chris and Marty, didn't I? Sorry. Ankul Chandra and Bimal Das, obviously, hello to you. Angie Lynn is with us as well. And obviously Narelle's with us as well. I saw her fly by earlier and she said hello to somebody, said hello to the children, which was really kind of you. Anuj Verma, Madan Mishra, hello to you.
Okay.
And Stephanie Morrison.
There you go, guys. Short and sweet today on a Monday. I'll be back around tomorrow and we will obviously keep talking about what we heard from our CEO. We'll pick a few subjects this week about that. Okay, and we'll go off that. That's it from us for today, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Tomorrow.
I'll see you all next Monday. Bye.